welcome back to today's video. Let's go ahead and get started. So today I am making a vegan version of my Bolognese sauce. I'm gonna go through what I have here on this cutting board, and then we'll go through the other stuff that you guys need as we go along. As always, you guys, the amounts as well as the ingredients are gonna be in the description box below. Also, if you like this video or like my content in general, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit a like, and leave me a comment. Let me know what else you guys want me to make or veganize. I really love eating vegetarian and vegan. It's kind of been my thing really recently, so I have a ton of recipes. I used to be vegan back in the day, so I definitely know how to veganize a good meal. All right, let's get started. So here I have 7 of these. They didn't have the whole size, so I just used the snack size, so I cut up 7 of them, so I have 7 of those here. Here I have 2 baby bell peppers. This is the brand I used. They're just smaller than the regular ones. Here I have 2 whole carrots. I used the organic ones, and this is the brand that I used, just from Publix. Here I have an onion. I literally used 1/4. I'm going to show you how big this onion is. It's massive. It's like as big as my hand, but I used 1/4 of this huge onion, so I have that here. The next thing you're gonna need is you're gonna need some meatless crumbles. This is the kind I'm gonna use today. This to me tastes the most like meat, so we're gonna put this along with the vegetables, and I'm telling you, you won't even know that the meat's not there. And then we're gonna use my favorite pasta sauce. I love this, it's so good. It's very little sugar. I don't even think there's any sugar added to this. It's very little carbs, only 3 grams of carbs, and it just goes so nice with this Bolognese because you don't have to, there's nothing in there, right? So you can really make it your own. So let's go ahead and go to the pan, and then as we're at the pan, I will add spices and talk to you guys about everything that you need. Also, if you haven't done it already while you're watching this video, put a pot of water on for your pasta. Today I'm doing this one. I'm just doing this really simple spaghetti one today. This is just for my lunch, and then I think my husband's gonna have a little bit later, so I'm not gonna make that much pasta. So I have a small pasta water going for my pasta, so I have that going. So let's go ahead and go to the pan and we'll get started. All right guys, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and put my pan on medium high heat, so just like the middle, and then we're gonna start dropping our vegetables in. But before we do that, let's go ahead and put our extra virgin olive oil in here. So I'm just gonna do about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. So just like that, just a quick once around the pan, okay? And then let's add our vegetables in. You guys know me, I always like to make sure that my pot is a little bit heated before I put my vegetables in. So we're gonna wait for it to heat up really quick, and then we'll drop them. All right, so now that my pan has been heating for about 1 to 2 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and drop everything in. So let's just go over it once again. I have my onions, I have my carrots, I have my bell pepper, and I have my celery. I'm gonna go ahead and put this stuff in. The reason why I cook the vegetables first is because we do have some pretty hard vegetables in here, like carrots and celery, that take a little bit longer. And then to this, I'm going to go ahead and add our seasoning. I'm gonna wait until this heats up a little bit, and then we'll start putting our seasoning in. Just make sure that you stir your vegetables while they're in. Okay guys, so my vegetables have been going now for about 5 minutes. So I've just been kind of tossing and stirring them. And again, in here we have our onion, our carrot, our celery, and it just smells so fragrant and lovely. I love it. So now I'm gonna hit it with a little bit more extra virgin olive oil. Just keep mixing it around. It smells so good. Honestly, the best thing about Bolognese is that it is veganizable. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put our spices in here. Okay, so today, to this sauce, I'm gonna be adding some parsley. So about a tablespoon of parsley all around, okay? And because this is so fragrant with vegetables, it's a little bit different than the regular Bolognese sauce that I make. And then a once around with your garlic, about 2 tablespoons of garlic. If you wanna use fresh, go ahead. You guys know I'm nothing for chopping up vegetables when I'm not in the mood, so this is enough chopping for one day. I'm not gonna use fresh garlic. And then for Italian seasoning, you kind of want to take it light on the Italian seasoning because it has rosemary in it. So I'm only going to do about a tablespoon of that. So maybe just about that much. If you like a lot of Italian seasoning, go ahead and put it in there. I really don't want that much in today. Then I'm going to be doing some salt, about a tablespoon of salt once around. Then I'm going to be doing some ground pepper. This is the kind I use. Just a couple turns of that. And then you're going to want to mix it up. And it's coming together so nicely. It just smells so good. And then at this point is when we're gonna wanna add our vegan crumbles. And if you don't wanna add vegan crumbles to this, you guys, you actually can leave it out. And I'm telling you, it would be just as fragrant and just as lovely, and it would taste just as good. So if you don't wanna add them, you know, don't. So I'm gonna add my vegan crumbles now. Again, this is the brand that I'm using, and there's about 2/4 of the package in here. You guys can see. I'm just gonna go ahead and make a space for that, and I'm gonna add it in. I'm gonna pull it back like that, and then add it in over here. And then I like to put a little olive oil on that. Not too much, just enough for it to get started. Like that. And I'm gonna let this cook for about 3 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and put our sauce in. All right, guys, so this has been going for about 4 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and put my sauce in now. Again, this is the sauce that I'm using. I'm gonna use about half a bottle, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and pour that in. Let's get it all nice and in there. And then as soon as that goes in there, you mix it up. If you add a little bit of water, it just soaks itself up. But at this stage, I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more sauce without the water. Just a tad bit more. God, I really don't know how to cook for one person. I was trying to just make like a small lunch. That does not look like it's gonna happen. Do you guys ever do that? We're like, oh, I'm just gonna make something small. I don't know how. All right, so from here, I'm gonna add some more spices. So then you wanna give this a good mix before we add our spices up. But look how pretty that looks, guys. Isn't that just gorgeous? And it's so delicious and it's so fragrant. And doesn't it look like meat? You can't even tell the difference. I'm telling you, when you're eating this, you can't tell the difference. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up like that. And then I'm gonna grab my other spices. So for the rest of the spices, I always put a little bit of turmeric because it makes the sauce more red. I'm gonna add a little bit of that. Probably just about a half a tablespoon, nothing too major. So a little bit of that, a little more. Just like that. And then I'm gonna add some paprika. So for paprika, I always do not about that much, about a teaspoon. Go ahead and add that in there. I love to do some red pepper flakes. I'm gonna add that in there. A little bit much, just about that much, about a tablespoon. Put it all in there and then mix it up. I'm telling you, if you serve this to somebody who eats meat, they wouldn't even know the difference. They really wouldn't. It's not something that you can tell because there's so many fragrant vegetables in there and it tastes so delicious. It's just so good. So we're gonna let this sit for 15 minutes, guys. We really want all of those beautiful flavors to incorporate in there. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you guys where we're at. But the carrots need a little bit of time to cook. Everything needs time to marinate together. And we'll be done. Oh my God, how gorgeous does this look? Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, so this is it. How gorgeous does this look, you guys? You wouldn't even know the difference if you didn't eat meat and you ate this. I'm telling you right now. Also, I wanted to mention, if you guys don't have the vegan crumbles, don't put them in. Just use the stuff that I showed you for like the pasta sauce and things like that. Just the vegetables. And I'm promising you, it'll taste the same. Where you're getting the flavor here is not from the meat. You're getting it from the vegetables. That's what makes it taste so good. So see how the sauce is thickened up? We kind of let it sit for 7.5 minutes. We let it do its thing. We let it marinate, all that stuff. And it had a time to actually thicken up and things like that. That's what you're looking for. So I'm gonna let this sit for maybe about 10 more minutes. And then I'm gonna serve it over my pasta and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. And that is it, you guys. Vegan Bolognese. How freaking beautiful does this look? I mean, you can't even tell the difference that there's no meat in there. It's way healthier for you. So many delicious vegetables. Let's go ahead and pour some over. And it's piping hot still. It smells absolutely divine. And I also don't ever use cheese on my Bolognese, not even the regular kind when I make it with meat, but that's it. Look at how beautiful. So yummy. How divine is that? Piping hot, looks so good. I'm gonna go have some of this for lunch. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you want me to veganize anything else. I really love doing this. I was vegan for a really long time and I have a ton of experience with veganizing food and still making it taste really delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next time, and thanks so much for watching.